The views and opinions expressed by Zip is not always the views and opinions held by Zip. Sometimes they come from the cat. The cat doesn't identify as a cat and believe it's a pit bull, so around here we refer to it as pit cat. In this video, I'm going to be reacting to a video that Harlem Legend did in regards to Jim Jones spazzing out on Tony Yayo and CAMRON. But before we get into it, I'm going to need you to stall off on the like button, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when I drop these videos and all that. Alright, so the video I'm reacting to is on Harlem Legend channel. It's called Jim Jones crashes out on Tony Yayo and CAMRON. If you want to, you can go check it out. I'm about to hit play so we can start reacting to the video, you heard?
Salute.
In real time, there's nobody can tell me nothing about this. I'm there in real time. Wherever Cam was, I was, because we was out the game.
Yeah, y'all was in Ohio for a minute.
I was in Ohio.
Cam was
Chubbs
in Ohio.
was in Ohio.
Yeah.
Let's don't do that. Them niggas was visiting and tourists in Ohio. Shout out to
Alright, so I'm going to pause it right there and start reacting immediately. For you to say CAMRON and them was visiting and tourists in Ohio would imply that you wasn't going to Ohio. So if you wasn't going to Ohio, then you don't really know exactly what was going on in Ohio. You was getting word of mouth. Now, a lot of accounts say that CAMRON took that Rockefeller money, hit Chubbs with it, and had Chubbs doing his 1-2. But Freaky Zeke was down there in the mix and all that too. Cam had residences in Ohio, so you saying he was visiting and tourist, but you wasn't in Ohio with the nigga. You stayed in New York, so you don't really know what Cam had going on in Ohio. That's conjecture. Even though that's his right-hand man, that was his right-hand man at the time, or maybe it wasn't his right-hand man, who knows? I just know that if you wasn't in Ohio with niggas, then you can't actually say what niggas was doing in Ohio. Let's get to that.
You see? You see what he did? Memphis Bleak said Cam was in Ohio. And then look what Jim Jones does. Pay attention, y'all, because it could be, hey, pay attention. It happened past tense where everybody got money on the streets and stuff. So it probably can be talked about now. I don't know. Look, y'all tell me if the statute of limitations ran out, but let's let Jim Jones.
All right, we talking about statute of limitations. Chances are the statute of limitations in Ohio on a drug offense is 7 years or less. It's probably less than that, but it's probably 7 years or less on a drug offense. So we talking 9/9/2000 is 2025. The statute of limitations is up on that. If we talking federal, the statute of limitations could get a little tricky. They usually got 5 years, you know what I'm saying, to file them informations or whatever. But if like somebody OD'd on the work out there, whatever, somebody it might not be no statute of limitations on that. If it's like continuing a criminal enterprise or like things of that nature, it's like from the last overt act, for the last time they committed a crime in regards to that conspiracy or RICO or whatever, like that's where the statute of limitations, like the feds is kind of tricky with that, but chances are the statute of limitations is up in the feds with that and all that too, you heard?
Elaborate.
Zeke. Shout out to Zeke. R.I.P. Chubby Baby. I love you to death, nigga. You know I'm still holding you down while you gone, nigga. Everything, family and all. That's how tough I am, Chubby.
Man.
You know, I love you to death, nigga. I never let niggas take nothing away from you. At all. Not with no lies, no nothing, bro. At all. Ohio is Chubby Town, period.
Alright, so that's what I'm saying. I heard this on multiple occasions that the nigga Chubbs had it rocking in Ohio. But once Cam got that Rockefeller money, that elevated Chubbs stature, because now, instead of going to get 4 or 5 from the plug, we could go get 25 from the plug. You understand what I ain't saying that's how it went, but that's how I heard it went.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I know Chubby Baby. I know Chubby. I know Chubbs. They called him Chubbs. So I know what's up. Like, I'm going to be honest, y'all.
Let the record reflect, I don't know Chubbs, but I know a bunch of niggas from 139th and 140, if you heard. Let's get to that.
Was that guy. He definitely was that guy. Rest in peace to Chubbs.
That's where it started from. And Chubby had more loyalty than most niggas. I watched Chubby put it all on the line on the love for niggas and his Dipset shit. Chubby saved Dipset. They want to get crazy, nigga. You heard?
Damn.
Chubby saved Dipset. That bag wouldn't have came if it wasn't for Chubby allowing niggas to even come nowhere near him, bro. Don't play with us, bro. And I wasn't in Ohio, nigga. I was here in these New York streets doing what I had to do.
That's a fact.
Fuck these niggas talking about. Shouts to Chubby Baby, nigga. I don't mean to get hot, but that shit get me mad. You heard?
Nah,
Because I know the
you
real story.
passionate,
We ain't
bro.
gonna get
That's
deep.
right.
You heard?
You passionate
Free
about it
Papa
when it's
Joe,
real.
nigga.
When
I
it's
see you
real.
So right there, you heard Jim Jones say he wasn't in Ohio. He was in New York doing what he had to do. So he don't know what Cam and Freaky and Chubbs and them niggas was doing in Ohio. He don't know what type of level up happened when Cam went to Ohio, because like he just said, I didn't hear that part before. Like he just said though, he wasn't there.
See you when
what
you
it
get
do.
back, nigga. Real $1 million niggas, you heard? Seen it with my own 2 eyes. But now, back to what we was talking about. Heard? Sorry about that. You heard? Some shit I can't let nothing slide when it comes to lies. I'm not about that. I'm a truth teller.
That's right.
So when you see somebody oppose these words I tell, then you will have to figure out what they talking about, because I know what I'm telling. I ain't got no lie. I don't got to lie about my truth.
Since you talking about telling the truth, Jimmy, tell the truth. Tell the people why you really be feeling like how you feel. Tell the people when Rich Porter and them peoples popped on Cam and them niggas over that jury they let them hold for that Paid in Full movie. They popped on Cam. Them niggas from 150th. But you came through 149th, jumped out the car, letting it go, boom, 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 boom. Why you don't tell the people that? The statutes of limitations is up. Since we talking the statutes of limitations. The statutes of limitations is up on that, Jimmy. Let them know you jumped out the car firing and all that. My son Bump went to jail for that. You good. When you was talking that, when you beat trial for the Rucker and all that, you didn't beat trial. You didn't have to go to trial because Bump took the case. Bump made a mistake and shot his childhood friend that day. Hit another dude that day, but you set it off, Jimmy. You the one that pulled up, jumped out, letting it go, but y'all was on the wrong block. Y'all was looking for the niggas on 50th, but y'all was on 49th acting crazy. Since we talking about telling the truth, why don't you tell the truth about that? Why don't you just put it out there, let people know why you be feeling the way you be feeling? You know what I'm saying? Cam got into it with them niggas uptown, and you jumped out with the swammy blowing it up. That's why you be in the interview talking about them niggas know what I did. That's why you be doing it. I've been knew these things, but I just don't be wanting to talk about them. But since niggas is talking about the statute of limitations, and that happened over 20 years ago, I could say that the statute of limitations is up on that as well, you heard? Yeah, the statute of limitations is up on that. You might as well tell the story, because I know the story from the point of view of the niggas that was firing back at you, Jimmy. But why don't you tell us the story? Tell us what was in your mind on your way uptown when you jumped out that car letting it fire. Let's get to that.
Thing on my sleeve. I tell you about my losses, because my wins are even better.
That's a fact.
Tell us about that, because you might consider that a win. Why don't you tell us about that movie you caught that day, you heard? How about that?
Hey, I gotta be real. Did Cam really get it in Ohio? Or did Chubbs get it in Ohio?
Cam and Chubbs was getting it in Ohio. Let's get to that.
Cam along for the ride. I mean, at the end of the day, can we determine who was...
When you say took a nigga along for the ride, my man to them niggas, shout out to my son Lucky Lou, Snow Billy. Y'all know Snow Billy for being an internet personality. I know Snow Billy for being a stone cold hooligan in these streets. I don't know if he went sour or not. I heard him on the internet say he went sour, so if he did, then he did. But I know that nigga to be a stone cold hooligan and out here in these streets, you heard? And when them niggas was on 7th and Jeff in Wilmington, Delaware, they let niggas in on that. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't my situation. I ain't go find that, but they brought niggas down there and let niggas eat.
And who was not? Yeah, I had other dudes put me on. When I was in the streets, I got put on. So I can't really go against what Cam did to keep Dipset afloat. He got on. Now, Jimmy looks a little bit emotional. Yeah, I just want to put that out there. He looks very emotional speaking about this topic, speaking about this situation. You feel me? And I know it's...
Jim do be sounding emotional when he talking about CAMRON and them, you heard? And, if you was in the streets busting guns to ensure that somebody's reputation and honor is held sacred, then you might be kind of sour 2 years later if they was acting like you wasn't putting that work in for them.
From bad blood. Because when the mixtapes was out, when everything was floating around and Dipset was on top of things, that wasn't spoke about. You understand? So now he's saying this. I have reason to think that a lot of this can be for views. A lot of this can be just to boost up profiles. I'm just being honest, y'all. I'm only speaking.
I don't think that, because like when you really think about it, Jim Jones' profile is already what it is. You can't boost his profile. I mean, what I just said about him firing on them uptown blocks, maybe that might boost his profile, because y'all under the impression that this nigga never did no gangster shit. Like, he's just a wankster out here. And I'm letting you know that Jimmy let it go. But I understand.
From what's real, what's in front of me. You feel me? But I did know Chubbs to get it.
All right, so, you know, Harlem Legend get a little long-winded and all that. I'm going to speed this up a little bit till he start talking about Yayo. And we're going to see what's up, you heard?
Pay attention.
Oh, you got niggas like Yayo talking about, yeah, Jay don't take care of, nigga. I don't need Jay to go on tour.
Yo, smoke hard coke, yo.
Yo, chill. Yo, chill.
Nigga say Yayo smoke hard. That's crazy.
You heard what he just said, y'all? Hold on. I want y'all to catch every piece of this.
You got niggas like Yayo talking about, yeah, Jay don't take care of, nigga. I don't need Jay to go on tour.
Yo, smoke hard coke, yo.
Yo, chill. Yo, chill.
You look like you need to be taken care of, nigga. You look like you need to go to the dentist. You need to look like you need to brush your teeth. You look like you need hygiene, nigga. You look like you need help. Tell your man 50 send you an ounce or something, yo.
You do need
You
that
might
help.
need
That's
2
why-
ounces, nigga.
that's why
Paid
we
in full
looking to
movie,
see-
nigga. I got a G for every bump in your face, nigga. I promise you that, nigga.
That's
I
a-
promise.
Hey, yo, y'all see Bleak gassing it? Hey, yo, did y'all see Bleak gassing it? Hold on.
Ounce or something, yo.
You do need
You
that
might
help.
need
That's
2
why-
ounces, nigga.
that's why
Paid
we
in full
looking to
movie,
see-
nigga. I got a G for every bump in your face, nigga. I promise you that, nigga.
That's
I
a-
promise
You say he do need help.
you that, nigga.
That's-
Why, though? I don't understand. Like, he doesn't have any beef with Jim Jones.
What you mean he don't got no beef with Jim Jones? Don't 50 got beef with Jim Jones? Don't 50 be throwing shots at Jim Jones? So 50 throwing shots at Jim Jones? That's your man. Yayo was gonna ride with 50 regardless. So if 50's throwing shots at Jim Jones, then Yayo was throwing shots at Jim Jones. That's just the way it go. 50 always be shooting at Jim Jones. And if 50 Cent is shooting at Jim Jones, then Yayo is shooting at Jim Jones. That's just how it go, bro.
Does he?
That's why he worried about
Peon, you broke, nigga. You know
See?
I got it, nigga. What's
Don't-
up? The
ain't
bag
nobody-
is up. The boss.
He said you a peon and you broke. Yeah, yo, I know for a fact you made at least $10 million in the music industry. Why that nigga calling you broke? Why he calling you a peon? Why he talking to you like that, yeah, yo? Hey, yo, listen, man, I ain't even playing no more of this, you heard? I ain't even playing no more of this, man. I think I did good with this reaction video, baby. I did. I don't know. You know what I mean? Y'all get in the comment section. Y'all let me know if y'all like the reaction video. And I'm saying the last reaction video, I might have to take that down. I don't know. But, yeah, though, man. Get in the comment section. Let me know if y'all like these reaction videos. And I'm saying how they coming along. And I'm saying I'm trying to figure it out. I got these headphones on. I really don't like wearing headphones. But, you know, I'm doing it for the peoples, you heard? Listen, do me a favor. Start off on that like button, share, subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you be notified when I drop these videos and all that. Y'all be safe out here. Let's get to that.